Welcome to my presentation about global music. This video is made to clarify how cultural appropriation is shown to the way K-pop artists embrace hip-hop culture. It is undoubtedly that K-pop is becoming a global phenomenon as this industry is taking over big music markets with a massive fan base. During the rise of the Korean wave, cultural appropriation significantly occurred when K-pop artists adopt hip-hop cultural elements into their performances. First, we are going to discuss about the definition of cultural appropriation, look through the history of hip-hop and K-pop, then we analyze examples and bias perspective. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about the cultural appreciation. When we look up the term culture on Google, there are over 8 billion results within 0.5 seconds. This means there are numerous definitions of culture. However, Howard defined culture as a combination of human knowledge, mindset, and activities that relies on the capacity for learning and transferring understandings to preceding generations. Then, what is cultural appropriation? According to Howard, cultural appropriation is taking intellectual property, traditional knowledge, cultural expressions, or artifacts from someone else's culture without permission. It is confusing to accurately know who has the permission of a particular culture. Therefore, in who owns culture specified gives a more specific explanation of cultural appropriation, which means members of public apply cultural elements to their individual product, adjust them to suit the common taste, or simply use them to make profit. Next, we're gonna discuss about history of hip-hop and K-pop. One major manifestation of hip-hop culture is its music. The elements of hip-hop came together in 1973. A DJ named Cliff Campbell played at a party in his building. Thus, hip-hop culture is attributed to social civil rights movements since the late 1940s. Todd Boyd, who teaches at the University of Southern California, suggests that it would be better to know what's going on in the black community by listening to their songs. Meanwhile, K-pop has been considerably influenced by hip-hop. Taiji and the Boys is the first generation that paved the way for hip-hop culture to blend into K-pop performances. The biggest K-pop group at the moment, BTS, is also debuted with the hip-hop concept. It is evident that every K-pop group has at least once involved hip-hop cultural appropriation in their career. In 2017, the 4 members of girl group Mamamoo caused a major cultural appropriation scandal in their career as they portrayed blackface in their Uptown Funk performance by Bruno Mars. After being criticized, Mamamoo made an apology on their official Twitter, saying sorry to all the fans who feel offended. Other than this, there are cases from other popular boy bands such as NCT and EXO. In their music videos, they are styled with dreadlocks and accessories that are signature of hip-hop culture. This is appropriation because dreadlocks hairstyle has deep meaning within black culture. Meanwhile, Korean artists often get this hair done whenever they want and remove it the day after. This shows the lack of cultural knowledge from big companies such as SM Entertainment. If this occurs under a big company, then just imagine how this issue is being normalized in this music industry. Sojourn, the leader of girl group Jadu, was criticized for exaggerating the hip-hop style element while promoting their song. She called hip-hop as an ethnicity hip, which stereotyped this music genre. A few artists act as though they are one of black culture entirely, such as Taejang from Big Bang wrote in the photo book. I'm not black, so I probably have to have more experience and go through more pain if I want to express the sentiments. This statement gained a lot of negative comments because you cannot become black just because you want to. When it comes to K-pop, their massive fan base is an important factor that either contributes to avoiding cultural appropriation or makes the case get worse. Member Jaeho from Korean boy band BTS has been criticized for wearing dreadlocks in his music video Chicken Noodle Soup. Some said that it was done carelessly as the locks is twisted. However, The fandom defends him by saying that his hair was gelled and has nothing to do with the hip-hop hairstyle. Lisa, the member of Blackpink, has been made to apologize for wearing braids in her music video Money. However, the majority of Blink fandom made an excuse for her that she was born in Buriram province, Thailand, which is well known for girls having braids. This shows how K-pop fans turn their blind eye when it comes to the idols issue, and how to show appreciation to a culture. One thing distinguishes cultural appropriation from cultural appreciation is the respectful attitude towards other cultures. It is necessary for Korean artists to understand and learn before actually releasing their product. The questions to be asked are who is wearing what, for what occasion, and for what purpose. Thank you for listening to my presentation.